Hello there. I guess this is where my CANNY endurance series starts. I'm glad you're here interested. Of course, we're going to be building all aspects in this one, and the amplifiers of every possible husks can spawn, but we'll do one step at a time. So we're starting with the pyramid as usual on the west side for this video. So first is gonna be the tunneling, then blockoffs, and then the lobber shield for last. Funny enough, you will occasionally get flingers and lobbers at wave 1 and a couple random waves that can potentially hit this. So just in case, a lobber shield will keep them at bay. So yeah, let's start off here with the tunneling. So we could just really place the floors right here. 1, 2, 3 to begin with. Well, the other tunnel here is for the south side. So basically this tunnel is linked to that one. That's why you see a random broadside just open out of nowhere. So just to keep you not get tilted about that, we'll place a wall there and a couple 2 walls right here. 1, 2, just at the tip of that pyramid right there. And we can place like 2 walls right here. 1, 2, and then there's like a wall dart and a wall dynamo right here that I did. But if you just don't want it, you can just place another wall right here just to save up your structures. But for me, I did like this by editing it to like a lower wall and put a wall behind it for the wall dart. Okay, so next one is the floors on top here. 1, 2, 3, just to cover up like that. Okay, so the next step is we're going to be trying to spawn trap a little bit, not too much. Well, the next couple videos is also going to be a bunch of spawn trapping. So yeah, so we place like 2 floors here on the west direction. We're going to be placing like 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, until where we see that tornado right there. So once we stop here, we can continue placing floors until the pathing right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, well, just right until that tornado hits. Okay, so now here is like just a small tricky part, but what I do here is just place like a wall here and a floor for the other trap spawning, but it's not gonna be too much, I promise. But the other ones are going to be, so I think that promise will be broken. All right, so we're going to be like following up that one, but it's going to be like 2 tiles high. Those are 3 tiles, meaning that we'll place some ceiling drop traps. There we go, and we add another additional one here, and then until there is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 floors. All right, perfect. So yeah, that's a little bit all the way there too. All right, so we can now, I think, place walls in between. 1, 2, and 3. Just 3. We do not want to like place a little bit more because the anchoring there is pretty much enough. So 1, 2, 3 on the other side as well. Oh, don't forget to place a floor here for the extra ceiling electric field down there. Okay, so now we can, I think that should be all for this side, right? This one I will cover it on the other video, of course. These 2 tunnels are like linked up together. All right, so let's see. Okay, that should probably be all for the tunneling. This is how the spawn trapping looks at the initial building. So yeah, we will cover that for the lobber shield at last, but we can focus now on the blockoffs. I'm gonna start off right here. This is where we need most of the blockoffs, so we could just direct them to this one tunneling. So yeah, right here we can place a wall right here and a floor right here. You can probably edit this on the either the west side, edit it out, or the east side, right, like this, because the health amount is pretty much the same. So whichever you like, you can have that on yours. So now we can place a ram, a wall, and a floor and a roof, just like that. That's a pretty simple block off. They will not hit this. And then we can go right here on the other bigger slope, the 2 tiles one. Kind of like the same way, but we're not going to be placing a wall here. Instead, just a floor and a roof. And we can add like an extra 2 floors right here, just in case there are going to be like assassin spawns. Since your AFK spot is right up there, we can place like a few traps down here, just in case they want to hit one of these. Okay, so that should be the second block off. Let's go make another block off here on this clear 1 tile path, where this floor and a rooftop here, we can place a wall right here. 2 and 3. There we go. Very simple. We could do probably the same here, which is like a very bigger area. 1, 2 walls, 2 stairs, and 2 walls again. That way you have like 3 layers that the husks won't even bother going to. Same thing right here, and this one has more layers technically, but it should probably work out well. Alright, and now for the lobber shields, we're going to be trapping at the end, of course, so no worries about that. I'll start off right here, and should probably be easy. Either you could have a rooftop that's edited 2 tiles out, or you can have the stairs. Honestly, it's whichever you like, because they're both the same health. I would just prefer to place stairs because they look more pretty that way. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so just 2 tiles high, so yeah, right here we're going to be at a cone that's 3 tiles off, just to connect to the other lobber shield. I'm going to have a video about linking the lobber shields here, so no worries. 1, 2 floors in each side, and another edited cone, and we place one more. This one is like the only 3 tiles high, just linking to the other lobber shield for the other side. Alright, so we can just continue to place floors like this, at least 2 tiles high. 1, 2, until that rooftop right there, which is the block off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Excuse me. There we go. And one more. There we go. That should probably be all of it. Oh, let's not forget to place a floor right here just to connect with the spawn trapper. Alright, that should probably be all for the lobber shield. I'm gonna be starting off by placing wall darts on some of the walls here. Just so you know, the damage traps I'm going to be using won't have reload speed, just so that it doesn't run out of durability that fast. I'll put the perks on screen if needed, so there you go. So yeah, let's place some wall darts right here. 1, 2. Here's the third one, just right behind the wall dynamo right here. And we can place a wall dart right here as well. So yeah, next one is going to be the tar pits that I'll be placing right here. Just 1 right here, 1. And then we're going to be placing a couple of floor freeze traps right here. 1, 2. There we go. Oh yeah, let's not forget about the wall dynamos right here. 1, and the other 2 walls will have broadsides, kind of like the same perks with the wall darts, and yeah, both of them right there facing each other. So don't worry about this broadside, though there's going to be a broadside right here as well, just to not tilt you guys. Alright, so next one is going to be more wall dynamos. So right here, just okay, so next is going to be the ceiling traps. Alright, so right here at the very end, I'm gonna start right here at the very end of this ceiling right here, we're going to be placing a ceiling zapper, so just in case anything survives, or maybe a random wave have a smasher that is able to like go through all of your spawn trapping in the tunnel, right here it hopefully stops, and the ceiling zapper can deal a lot of damage on a single target. Alright, so these 2 are going to have a ceiling gas trap, a very hard hitting ceiling gas trap, kind of the same way with the ceiling zapper, but it is a pretty good AoE damage. Alright, so right here is where I'm going to be placing a bunch of ceiling drop traps. They are directional, so make sure you are positioning right on where you're going to be placing them. So like whenever I look at the east side, the husks are going to be pushed on the west side. So make sure to do that. So I'm going to be going backwards like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you're going to start going to the left side, just keep your position so that the ceiling drop traps position remain unchanged, meaning that the husks will continue to get pushed on the west side like this. This is the second one and the last one right here. There we go. No need to place a ceiling drop trap right there. I don't think it's that necessary, which is pretty much fine. The next one is the ceiling electric field, also the same perking, it seems like. So yeah, the full crit build. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have to be directional. It can actually hit like 9 tiles around it, so it's completely fine, and it's a very, very good spawn trap. So yeah, 1. Just place it all until the end right there, just right next to the wall Dynamos right there. And let's not forget about this one. This one can also hit things around here. Okay, so the next last thing is trapping things around where the assassin spawns are gonna be. So just in case they're most likely going to come here because you're standing there on your AFK spot, and they'll try to like break this block off. So we're going to like place like just a few traps. So I forgot to place a wall right here because there is going to be a wall dart there. So yeah, let's just place like maybe some simple traps. I'll put the ceiling electric fields right here. 1, 2, and maybe a ceiling gas trap. Or you can have like all ceiling gas trap if you want them to like get like a little bit of affliction damage, but it's fine. There we go. We can place the ceiling gas trap right under the roof right there. And then we can place like 2 wall darts right here, which is 1 and 2. And this one, for this specific block off, we can place a wood wall spikes right here, which is, it could be like a heals attached or increased building health. The increased building health, they won't bother hitting this one. Well, if this is tier 3, of course. Or heals attached if you think that they'll still hit it and it'll heal over time. So yeah, and that should probably be all for the west side. The south side build video should be next after this one, so hopefully it goes well. Before this video is done, I kind of forgot to mention about the perks of the traps in the initial video before this. Since this is Canny Valley Endurance, almost all the husks around here can be killed easily, especially when you're capped at power level 129, despite your being like at least above 140 or something way more than that, meaning that your traps will still even do a lot of damage without reload speed. So the damage traps I have are like nearly the same. So yeah, as you can see, well, just different elementals. Just a full crit build to hit them as hard as possible, and some non-damage traps could have reload speed when necessary. So yeah, if needed be, I'll put the amount of traps and perks in the description just in case you're careful with those. Anyways, make sure to upgrade all these hill structures to tier 3. Don't try to skip your way to the next one, because the building actually matters in the endurance, the building health basically. So yeah, that should be all for this video. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, take care of yourself, and love yourself.